What's up, everybody? Haven't done this in a while, but here's to you. Drinking some tea here. So, I'm sitting here, going on Facebook here, and I've heard about this whole trucker strike or whatever happening in a couple of weeks or whatever. I kind of gotta, and everybody's doing videos on them. Everybody's getting on the YouTube and doing videos. I haven't watched them. I just heard that they're doing it. A couple others, whatever. I don't watch trucking videos besides just very few. Not because I have something against other truckers. It's just because I don't know. I mean, I just do my thing, When you've been driving for as long as I have, or even more. I'm not saying I've been out here forever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you're out here for a while, everything's just kind of looks the same. And when you see other drivers kind of do their thing, and it's boring. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll have to admit that there's a lot of them that I like to watch their progress. A lot of the rookies coming up. And then there's some of the experienced drivers that just do real good videos worth watching. But then there's just those that, it's nothing against them. It's just my taste. So sue me. All right, here. But I've looking at someone did a video on two people I see that's, so I guess popular. Which, by the way, I'm working on a video that is going to be like the old Trucker Huck video, just a parody. But I'm going to do parodies of other drivers doing videos, so look for that. Maybe, I don't know, if I don't get killed first. Alright, to my point. Like I said, I have not watched any other videos on this trucker strike. This is just my opinion, okay? Not copying. I'm just putting it out here. Truckers strike. Boy, I've heard this for so long. We're going to strike. We're going to strike. We're going to strike. Now, to me, what a strike is workers are going to go on the picket line and they're going to strike until they get their way. They're going to walk around in circles, holding signs up, whatever. And when they get their way, they go back to work. So from what I've heard, this strike is going to be from, look on my calendar here, the 11th through the 13th. So I guess the strike is over on the 14th. Just letting everybody know. We'll shut down. I guess that's not a strike. Maybe it is. I don't know. But you're just basically telling everybody you're getting a 3-day weekend. That's what you're doing. You're having a 3-day weekend. And guess what? Well, these, most of them are, owner-operators and whatnot. And then, these are the same guys that also complain about the big companies getting all the freight. Working real good, right? So, they're going to shut down. Now, I have not heard not one thing about what they're going to shut down for. Besides, our corrupt government and high fuel prices. I agree. Fuel prices are high. Government's corrupt. I agree. Is that worth shutting down for, though? Is that worth shutting down? You're just making an idiot of yourself, really, to be totally honest, I think. Because you don't have a purpose. Now, if you go and you try to get a strike going, like the rules that the FMCSA is making, I think you would have a point, but a strike, meaning you're going to start it now and not come back to work until. Listen, I want to tell you something. If you think a few drivers are going to shut down for a weekend and think that the country's going to shut down, it's going to hurt. Oh, we're sorry, truck drivers. We're going to be uncorrupt and we're going to lower fuel prices. If you think that's going to happen, guess again. People like us, people like Warner and Swift and CR England and Stevens and all these big mega carriers that we all hate. Oh, we hate the mega carriers. They're so bad. They hire people. They put people to work. That means they're so bad. They're going to get your freight. And guess what? Those customers are going to say, you know what? These owner-operators let us down. We're going to go back to these big companies. That's the way I see it. I mean, now I have not gone to this supposed Facebook page. I've heard about it on some secular radio. And they're laughing at you. They are laughing at you on secular radio, mainstream stuff. They are laughing at you because you don't have a point. You don't have a point, a valid point, to do what you're doing. Guess what? Shut down. Now, if you was to ask me, and I have been asked if I was going to shut down, yeah, well, I will on Saturday and Sunday because I'm off on weekends. So I am going to work on that Friday, though, because, you know, I like having money. And I want to tell you something. I am not trucking for anybody else besides me and my family. And I tried to put out a good role model out here on the YouTubes. And maybe put in a little humor out there, and maybe some awareness to people dropping their P-bombs out the window and stuff like that. I mean, and try to lead by example. And I don't know, I guess these people think that they're going to really get something done, and they're not. They're just going to lose some business. That's what they're going to do. They're going to hurt themselves out. Basically, they're going to have a 3-day weekend. That's what they're going to do. They're going to have a 3-day weekend, and you know what? Good. Go fishing. But you're not doing anything. Now, if you actually have a strike, where you say, we're going to strike now, move on, and not do anything until if you just really got the country by its balls, then more power to you. Do it. But I don't see this. I don't see this happening. And to be totally honest, the trucking industry is so large. Hey, you know what? That's less idiots on the road. Is the way I see it. Now, I'm all for change. I'm all for something happening. I'm all for, getting these freaking idiots out of office like Obama and all these freaking Republicans and Democrats. We need more people like Ted Cruz out there, We need to get rid of Obama. We need to get rid of Harry Reid. We need to get rid of freaking John McCain and all these freaking globalist pigs. We need to get rid of them all. But you know what we do? We raise awareness out, get on social media like this, and just, preach the word. I'll tell you one thing that drives me up the wall about the general public is that people say, oh, I can't talk about politics because it hurts my feelings. That attitude is the reason why we are in the situation that we are in now. Is that people are afraid to talk about the two most important things, and that we have to do. Politics and religion, not necessarily in that order, but they're very important in our livelihood, and to me they go hand in hand. They do affect each other, no doubt about it, and so anyway. There's ways to get rid of the corruption, is to vote them out. But to me, people laugh at the Ron Pauls of the world. They laugh at the Ted Cruzes of the world. I even said, you know what? If Jesse Ventura ran for office in 2016 for the Libertarian Party, I'd vote him in an heartbeat. or I vote for him. Or if I'd vote him in, I'd vote for him. And you know what? When I said that, oh, that's so funny. That's so Jesse Ventura. It's such a whack job. I want to tell you something. Obama, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, Carter, everything, they've all been freaking jokes. Yes, I said it. Ronald Reagan was a joke. I am not a Republican. So a lot of you people out there saying, Ike, you're such a racist because you don't like Obama. Guess what? I don't like Bush. I don't like all those other guys. Didn't like Romney trying to run. Didn't vote for him. I'm not racist, folks, just because I don't like Obama. I don't like these freaking corrupt politicians. But I'm not going to shut down this truck because of it, because I've got to make money. But what I will do, and what I have done, is make videos here on YouTube and get on Facebook, spread the word about people, about politicians who are running, for president or for Senate or for a House or even just your local offices. The word has to get out, and you have to get involved. That's the reason why you do it. But getting involved doesn't mean shutting down, because you just make an idiot of yourself, to be totally honest. If you want to change FMCSA, you're going to have to make a bigger voice than shutting down. Because you know what? When people start going to the grocery store and they realize that their food's not on the freaking shelves, guess who they're going to be mad at? Not the government. They'll be mad at you and me. They're going to say, those darn greedy truck drivers. That's what they're going to say. It's negative press is what it is. Why bring negative press on us? Bring negative press where it goes. And that's the freaking government. That's the freaking all these greedy corporate people. You know what I'm saying? And you can talk about big companies what you want. Well, I will tell you something. They're big for a reason. They haven't always been big, but they were little bitty at one time. Now they're getting big and getting bigger. It's a business, folks. It's capitalism. And that's what happens. And when, if Don Schneider was pissed off at something, he didn't shut down all his trucks. No. So, I don't know. Food for thought. I'm not trying to copy off of anybody. Like I said, I haven't watched any of these trucker videos. But, just my 2 cents. 5 cents, 6 cents, whatever. Half a penny. Whatever. With inflation, maybe a quarter of a penny. That's what it is. All right, y'all. Take care out there. 73. Hey, we got parody videos coming up. I'm going to try to do it. But don't look for it too long. But I've got some really good ideas, So, if you drink beer, look out. Yeah. 73.